Internets, hello. My name is Phil Kollar. I'm being joined by Andrew Reiner.
Hey, Phil.
And Dan Ryckert.
Hey.
We're looking at Metroid Prime.
This game is so good.
A great Metroid game.
So good.
It's no Metroid Other M. But
Oh, that's true. It is not a Metroid Other M.
Very true.
At all. Oh yeah, Metroid Fusion Connection. I forgot about that.
Sadly, we do not have our Game Boy Advance link cables.
I forgot about this weird bacteria at the beginning of the game. It's like Discovery Channel crap.
God, I haven't played this since like probably 2002.
I'm going to go ahead and warn Samus, I think this is a bad plan. I don't think we should go to the distress signal. I think bad things are going to happen when we do that.
Probably just treasure, right?
I don't think distress signals are not usually sent out when there's treasure. Dan is giving me just this confused look.
It's just a bunch of like morph ball juice and space monies.
Morph ball juice. What is morph ball juice?
It powers up your morph balls.
It is the least interesting drug.
How does she keep finding these environments that require like morph ball and all these things?
Yeah, just the structural like what's the word I'm looking for? The structural. There's a lot of air vents and crap in these buildings.
Yes,
is what I'm saying.
Sure. Architecture?
Yeah, that's a word.
Design, something like that.
That's probably it.
You really are a writer, Dan.
Yep.
You sure are good with those words.
Alright, so I remember you do have most of your stuff briefly here at the beginning, like you do in like virtually every Metroid game.
Like in most Metroid games, yeah. You start off with, you're pretty powered up here.
Yeah. And then a space raptor kicks you and you lose all your crap. Right?
The way you say it's so poetic, though.
Yeah, this game's so much fun. 2, not so much. 3
Not
was
a
good,
fan of
though.
2?
2 was definitely my least favorite of the trilogy.
Right.
That still looks pretty good.
Yeah,
the visuals.
This game still looks pretty nice.
This music's really good.
I remember the first time that I played this thinking it looked incredible. Actually, right before I moved to college, I got a really huge TV as a graduation present. And this was the first game that I played on it. So it was just like, I wanted to play this game.
Well, back in the day,
TV.
how huge of a TV? Are we talking like 40 inches, 32, 36?
It was probably like a...
CRT, right?
It was like a 36-inch, but yeah, it wasn't HD or anything. It was like a ridiculously heavy... It actually ended up being a pain that I got it as a graduation present because I had to move it immediately.
Yeah, my first big TV was a projection screen. It was like 56 inches or something like that. It just made all my games look like crap because of the low resolution.
Yeah.
Okay, so you scan with
There
that.
you go.
Seem to forget this doesn't use standard dual analog stick control.
Yes. That was one of the big things about this, is that they're trying to do something that's a little bit more... It's like a platforming first-person game.
It is one of the first-person games where jumping actually felt alright to me.
Yes.
Which, okay, so how do you... I don't even remember how to look like up. I know there's a way
Push up?
No, like, how do you do that?
That's your map.
That's a map.
Okay, it's not the C-stick, it's not... I know there's a way you gotta like hold the thing. Oh, it's R, okay.
There we go.
Okay. Don't laugh at me over there, Ben Hanson. It's a different control scheme.
If I ever start a game company, you're going to be like the first person that I focus test.
Just to go to the lowest common denominator, make sure.
No, just to record the video so we can send it to the team for a laugh, like a big laugh.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Just have a meeting with popcorn, just laughing our asses off.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, the little, like, steam on the visor thing. And you can see her blink.
Scan this stuff. You're supposed to be scanning all this.
Oh, yeah. You can see her blink sometimes, yeah. Oh, yeah, here's all, you get all sorts of lore about the space raptors.
Space raptors.
The flying space raptors with jetpacks.
You know so much about the Metroid universe.
I do. Well, I should play Other M if I really want to get up to
Probably,
speed.
yeah. I would highly recommend that you play Metroid Other M.
I do have a morbid curiosity about that game. It looks genuinely terrible, and I kind of want to play it, but I kind of don't want to ruin my thoughts on this great series. So.
I think you should play it. I would like to hear what you think about it.
I watched you play a little bit, and it wasn't pretty.
Oh, it's awful.
Those cutscenes, oh my god. Like the part where she craps her pants when she sees Ridley.
And see, that's one of the things I appreciate about Metroid Prime is that it has a pretty interesting backstory, but you get all of that by scanning and just by looking in the environment. They don't have to do like stupid cutscenes.
Yeah, aren't you like collecting ancient runes and like you're going through all these like ancient like societies and stuff and collecting things and getting morph ball juice?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
pretty much the whole story.
Okay.
Let's not discredit cutscenes, by the way, P. Kollar. Like,
I mean,
I love story
like,
breaks in games. I
totally.
love watching.
I'm not one of those anti-cutscene people. I like a lot of games that have cutscenes. I'm a big Metal Gear Solid fan, but they just didn't do the cutscenes good in that game, and the storytelling.
The story
in
was
general.
just bad in general.
And don't they just basically undo like 2 decades worth of Samus's personality?
Basically.
Well, they gave her. She didn't have one. She was just kind of a tough chick, right?
That's the thing, though. She was a tough chick, and don't they make her just this like?
Well, I mean, we're gonna run into Ridley in a little bit in Metroid Prime here. In Other M, she runs into Ridley and basically has a flashback and starts crying, pretends she's like a little kid again. It's just terrible.
It's not how you picture that character.
But she does give thumbs down at,
yeah.
at mission briefings.
She's got tood. I forgot about that.
Tood is the correct term for that.
And,
I love that. Look at that.
and when it would like shift to kind of like side-scrolling stuff, and you had to do the bombs, like the old school little bomb hop.
So Metroid Prime takes place before Samus gets married to Master Chief, right?
I think it's post-divorce, isn't it?
Whoa! Wow! All right.
Yeah, I think they already split at this point.
Yeah. This still feels really good.
Look at the thing in the tube over there.
Do a scanning
Scan
thing
that.
there.
Oh, maybe you can't. Oh yeah, there we go. All right.
That's fascinating.
I was I was obsessed with scanning everything when I played
did
this
too.
game.
There is like it goes towards your 100%, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I think
It
I do.
does.
I think I did 100% this. I remember doing a lot of backtracking to 100% this. Oh yeah, so you can strafe. You just got to hold in left trigger, and then right is to look up and down. This is a weird control scheme.
The controls are definitely weird for this.
They work, though.
You might call them, but yeah, once you get used to them, they work
they feel
shockingly
fine.
well.
They're great. I actually thought it worked fairly well with the Wiimote and Nunchuck too. For 3.
I actually bought
the
the trilogy collection they put out on the Wii.
I never did these first 2 games on the Wii.
So what if they re-released that trilogy in HD for the new console?
That would be pretty sweet.
Would you guys buy it again?
I probably
would too.
I really like these games, and like, as we're saying, this looks nice still, but seeing it in HD would be really awesome.
And if they could have all the menu management down on the rumored touchpad on the controller,
Yeah.
it'd just be amazing.
I am intrigued by that
Scan things.
idea.
Look
That's
down
what I'm
at
hoping
that.
is that touchscreen removes any need for menu management, even pausing and stuff like that. I think it'd just be great, just in the pause menu.
HUD would be so cleared up.
That's what they've been moving towards with Zelda. I know, with the latest ones. It sounds like they're trying to get rid of menu management.
It'd be
That
amazing.
would be awesome.
Yeah. Looks like you got a cool marble stuck to your gun when you do that.
A cool marble?
Yeah, it's a cool looking marble.
I don't know that marbles in any way can be cool.
What? Marbles are awesome.
You're a big marble fan.
You ever played Jacks? Let's play some Jacks tonight, Bill. What are you doing?
Why are we doing a
use a
replay of Jack?
You don't use a marble with jacks.
You use a bouncy ball? There's a ball involved. It's a bouncy ball in the Jacks, right?
I'd like to see you play jacks with the marble and just throw it down as hard as you could. And
Maybe
just
I don't know
shatter
how
the
to play
marble.
Jacks. Maybe I just realized I've never played Jacks right.
I'm starting to think that.
What's the thing where you have to roll the things in and you don't bounce them out of the
That's marbles.
circle? Oh, that's just marbles.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a different thing. All right, then marbles are cool, so I stand by my marbles are cool thing.
We need to
Screw Jacks. I don't need Jacks.
We need to do a replay of those.
Replay marbles and Jacks.
Yes.
How about just a replay of Dan's
Jacks
childhood?
can be the roulette.
Oh boy.
I'm glad we cleared that up for you.
Yeah,
though.
thank
I'm glad
you,
you now
thank you.
understand.
Like, I hope science gets to a point where we can go back through your memories, Dan.
Oh boy.
Like,
I don't know.
I think
if you
that'd
want,
be one of the most entertaining things ever.
I don't know if you want any of that.
Yeah, we could skip the Game
Nice.
Informer years. It's been a disaster.
Uh-oh.
But
So we can go
Uh-oh.
back to when I created the entire assault course from American Gladiators in my basement with Nerf guns and dartboards and stuff.
Ben seems really interested in
I
this.
know,
He wants
I
to
know,
go back
sounds
to
ridiculous.
this.
I was like 8 and I bought netting and I bought like all these Nerf guns and crossbows and the target was the dartboard and yeah, the one that, remember the American Gladiator had to shoot the thing, so he had one of those Nerf guns and he'd shoot at me and I'd have to, oh it was great, it was the best.
who was the gladiator? Just some dude you met out on the street?
my imaginary friend, Liu Kang.
Some guy from like Gold's Gym?
Some guy from Gold's Gym. Hanging out at Gold's Gym when I'm 8.
Looking for gladiators. You got the nets and Nerf guns. You need, the dudes,
What
right?
kind of childhood you had? Hanging out at the gym looking for dudes.
Yeah, clearly Ryder is the one who had a messed up childhood, Dan.
I'm just watching American Gladiators and having a good time and playing jacks wrong.
I wonder how many times you called in jacks to people in your school and they were just like, what is this idiot talking about?
Hey, look at that thing.
Change the subject.
I'm going to scan that guy.
You should.
Oh, man, it still does look fantastic.
Yeah. This game is 9 years old, and it looks great.
And this is your first boss fight.
Yep. I remember it was important to get these scans in, because once you kill them, I don't know if you can get them back.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So there was the rumored story that came out, or actually not rumored, a bit of news that came out of Retro Studios saying that they're working on stuff that would make us very excited. What do you think they're working on? My guess is they're doing 2D Metroid.
That would be so good.
After what they did with Donkey Kong 2D, I would love that.
HD 2D Metroid.
That would be ridiculous.
I mean, there's been rumors of a new 2D Metroid for the longest time.
Or maybe like an eShop 3DS thing, I think, if they're going smaller scale.
Could be.
Yeah. Either way, I'm 100% down. I mean, really anything Retro does.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things we should probably talk about with Metroid Prime that we haven't discussed really, is like this game kind of came out of nowhere, and like when it was announced, people are like, who is Retro? I've never heard of this
American
studio.
company, 3D Metroid.
Yeah, it's an American company taking on Metroid. They're doing it 3D, first person. It looked like they were going to kill the Metroid series.
Everyone thought that.
And they pulled through somehow, like against the odds, ended up making some of the best Metroid games.
I remember it was within like a year and a half that Nintendo made a couple just really bold decisions that kind of paid off. Like Prime was awesome and everyone was skeptical about it.
Yeah.
And then that was right around the same time they announced the cell shading for Wind Waker. And everyone's like, what is Nintendo doing with these two decisions? And turns out they were both awesome games.
Yeah.
All right.
So who killed Metroid? That was Team Ninja?
Yes.
That would be Team Ninja. Yeah. I'm just curious, like, where did Retro come from? How did they get hooked up with Nintendo and there must be an interesting story behind how this happened.
Yeah. Yeah, what did they do before the Metroid? Like,
it's a very non-Nintendo decision to like give over one of their franchises to a Western studio that hasn't made anything really.
They must have had some sort of pedigree to give Metroid into their hands.
Some of the guys, I'm probably completely wrong, but for some reason I'm thinking that some of the guys came from like Acclaim and other studios, like some big heavy hitters from some of the studios in Texas.
Like it was a new startup from like veterans from other places?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
God,
I always really like this escape sequence. I mean, escape sequences are always a big deal in Metroid games, but this one I think is pretty awesome.
Oh, and this music.
Having it right at the beginning is very cool. And I like how this game started with all your powers. Obviously, I hate it when they steal stuff away from you.
Which definitely happens in this.
You're talking about every Metroid game.
Yeah, no, but basically what I'm saying is, like, you start the game, you have this big escape sequence, and then they strip everything away, you spend the rest of the game just getting everything back. When sequels happen, I hate it when they do that again and again and again. Like God of War, just stripping him of his powers didn't make any sense.
What about the brilliant way they handled it in Other M?
Oh yeah, that was brilliant.
Just locking it.
Yeah, you just
have some guy with
it.
like a weird PDA system that can just activate it whenever he wants.
Oh, you'll die if you don't use your various suit there, but don't use it. We don't want you using it.
It's not even. He doesn't even have it locked. He just says you can't use it until I give you permission, and she's like, all right.
That's what Samus would do.
You didn't have all your powers at the beginning of the first Metroid, did you?
No. You had to get the Morphball. I think that was the first one
Metroid,
you get.
Yeah.
And then you have to get missiles, I think. You don't start with missiles, do you?
I believe you do not start with missiles.
I think you have to get in the Ice Beam, the Wave Beam, the Long Beam or something. I don't know.
Yeah, this is the only Metroid that starts with everything, right?
No, I think
Super Metroid, don't you?
Super Metroid does.
Okay.
I think.
What about like Fusion?
I think Fusion might.
Fusion was awesome.
Do the other Prime games?
I don't remember.
I want to say at least Metroid Prime 2 does.
Ooh, I don't have my boost yet. I love the Morphball boost.
So you don't have everything yet. You just have a very nice set of tools. In this one.
I mean, you've got missiles, you got your Morphball, but no Wave Beam, no. I think you get like Fire and Ice Beams, don't you?
Probably.
I kind of remember that.
It's been a while.
You definitely get the Varia suit and all that stuff.
Yep.
This game's awesome.
I like the. I remember when you get your screw attack. And I like the switching between first and third person.
Yeah.
They do that very, very smoothly.
Yeah, this could have gone terribly wrong, but they really just knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
And I remember it grew on me the more and more I played it. Like at first I was like, I don't know about these controls. It's kind of weird. Like you were struggling with looking up and down.
But like I've been playing for what 10 minutes now or whatever,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's already
go.
like feels totally fine.
It's a game that can make Dan look like he knows what he's doing.
Ah,
Yeah, once the exploration really kicks in.
yeah.
What is the planet she's on in this one?
There's several different ones, I believe. Can't you fly between them?
Not in this game, no.
So this is all just the one, right?
Yeah.
I do remember looking at this map a lot in this game.
It's the planet Talon 4.
That's right.
Thanks to Ben
That's right.
Hanson for letting me know that.
Our dictionary over here, Ben Hanson, your encyclopedic knowledge.
I believe it's in 3 that you fly between
Whoa.
multiple locations.
3 as in Prime 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, is this thing gonna smash me? Is that what's going on here? I'm gonna get in here.
Yeah, you get in there and
Okay. And I'm gonna have to do a runny thing. Okay, here we go.
do your running thing now.
Okay. All right.
I think you
That's
just
not
get
doing
in
anything.
there.
Give that boulder what for? I give you, I think, enough time here. I got 3 whole minutes left, and I think I'm near the end.
Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
yes, that thing is awesome. The little
want you to
flippy
escape.
grappling hook thing. I love doing this. Oh yeah.
There he is.
Yeah. Pretty cool character design there.
What was the explanation they gave to Ridley being in Other M?
I don't feel like they've ever really explained how Ridley just keeps coming back and is in every Metroid. It's just like he's there.
Well, then it's like Meta
The
Ridley
Metroids were
or
created from like DNA juice that was like on your suit, right?
DNA juice. I think so.
Sure, yeah.
And didn't Samus like adopt a Metroid at the end of one of them, or something?
That was at the end of the Game Boy one. That's the last Metroid left alive. She takes it with, and then in Super Metroid, that's part of the story. There is you have to find the last Metroid because it escapes,
Okay, and that
and then
one.
it saves your life.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. That part's great.
Spoilers.
Spoilers for Super Metroid.
It's awesome though.
Yeah.
It was the most touching moment I ever experienced on a Super Nintendo game, except for maybe Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I was gonna say the opera scene and
Yeah.
all
Maybe
those deaths.
Final Fantasy 3/6 might top it, but other than that, that was one of those first moments when I was playing a video game and I was like, hey, I actually feel emotions about what is happening.
I don't know. When did Booger Man come out?
That's all I have to say.
Was it like a soul connection that you made with
Oh
Booger
yeah.
Man?
Oh yeah. I was all about that game, which should come as a huge shock, I'm sure. Where the hell am I going here? Okay, for the first time, I really don't know where I'm going. Oh, is that a thing?
What?
Hey, I've been
Keep
doing
going.
pretty well up to this
Keep going.
point. I'm going to defend myself here.
You're almost out.
Room is... Oh, I thought I said room is depressing. I don't know. Oh, okay. It's doing that. I think I did just fine.
You did all right, man.
I don't know. You got only a minute left here.
Isn't it in 3 where it's like there's a weird amount of loading for doors? Like, don't you have to like wait for doors to open for a while?
Yeah, like they were animated. Like there's a lot of gears moving and stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember I would watch people play it and they would think that like the game broke or the door wasn't working or something, but it was just loading. So,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem to happen as much in this.
Guess Ridley doesn't need oxygen.
Yeah, it's a space fire raptor.
There's some fiction.
Normal space raptors have to have their respirators, but he's a fire space raptor. He's cool. And he's like immortal too, so.
And everywhere, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, like, you crash land here.
It's always raining, too.
Oh, I remember this. I remember coming back to the ship here all the time to fill up my health and save.
Yep.
That's right.
Which again, that was something from Super Metroid too.
Yeah.
I remember doing the same thing in that game.
These cutscenes are, like, shot really well. Like, it's just awesome. And that's a cool-looking ship.
It's like Slave 1 a little bit. You might not know what I'm talking about.
This is a Star Wars reference.
Okay, good.
Boba Fett's ship. I love Star Wars. They really got their shine technology down with this. Look at that suit.
Now we've just got the really cool part here is just the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, this
the
is where you
first time
start searching.
Yeah, the first time you land on this world, and it's just like,
This is what you know of this world right now.
yeah,
And you find everything.
and it's just like not much life, not much going on. I remember loving like the raindrops that appear on your
Mhm.
visor there.
Yep.
Just a really cool, subtle effect.
Oh yeah, these guys. They're easy. You can suck in the health.
The
Oh, I don't
first
have my charge
boss,
beam.
like a
Yeah, you
weird
don't.
beetle you got to shoot in the backside.
Yeah,
Is that the first thing you come across? Like the
Doesn't
big...
he burrow underground and stuff?
I remember
Yeah,
this
yeah,
guy.
and he pops out.
I remember a lot of exploding plants that spit out poison. Oh man, that enemy I just killed was totally from the original Metroid.
Mhm.
That guy. What are they called?
And just scan it and find out.
Zoomers, that's right. Where we had to freeze all those guys in Metroid 1 and then jump on them. Not the exact same guy. Yeah, that guy you couldn't hurt unless you get like, I don't remember if it's missiles or a certain beam or something.
Or both.
Yeah, could be. I don't have my double jump yet.
And the big enemy omission in this is the enemies you'd freeze to jump on, right? They didn't do any of that.
I don't
in
think
this
they
game.
did do any of that here, which
Which probably, I mean, probably
I guess
for
those
the
enemies
better.
are in here, but you don't use that mechanic.
Probably for the better,
Whoa.
considering
scan the grass.
the first-person view and everything. That might be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, there's the poison stuff. Oh, this music was really good too.
Yeah.
Man, I want to play this again.
I do too.
I got that Wii trilogy copy, and I haven't really done much with it yet. I might need to crack that open.
I'm crossing my fingers for an E3 announcement on HD
That'd be awesome.
remakes of these.
Yeah, if that were one of the first games they announced, like a launch title or near launch for the whatever Nintendo's HD system is, that would be really, really awesome.
Well, I don't think I can get across that Nickelodeon GAC stuff there,
Why don't we why don't we wrap this?
Yeah.
Move on to our roulette. That's a nice look at Metroid Prime.
It held up very well.
Yeah,
Yeah, this game is still awesome.
I totally want to play this again.
Yeah, I might play it again. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Ben Hanson picked out this roulette for us, and
Hey,
Dan
funny.
has the controller.
Funny, I'm accidentally holding this controller
Whoa,
here. I was holding it for you, Phil, while you did your
alright, I
taxes or
guess
something over there.
I'm gonna take
There you go.
take this controller.
Yeah, there we go.
GameCube controller
Activision makes
still
good
feels
games, right?
uncomfortable.
Yeah, they do.
When have they ever run a series into the ground?
I don't think it's happened. Did they do the Batman Forever game for Genesis? Or was that was a claim? That was a claim. I knew
Where
it
it
was
was
in.
Fat Batman.
Yeah.
The digitized actor was clearly overweight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that game was great.
I knew it was one of those act developers.
Incredible for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game sucked.
All right, what do we? Here's another logo.
And Acclaim made a bunch of real bad games.
Hey, Treyarch.
Whoa!
They make games that are not awful sometimes.
I didn't know they made this.
Call of Duty, right?
Yeah.
They did Spider-Mans and...
Whoa.
I wonder if this movie holds up. I remember liking it a lot.
Yeah, it does actually.
It does?
Yep.
Okay. I remember being really good.
I'm still really impressed with the freeway system that they created for that.
Oh yeah, with the the rails.
All the cars, yeah, like
Oh.
almost like slot car racers kind of
Yeah,
rails, but then
yeah,
they
yeah.
pull up to your apartment.
Yeah, it
you
was
could
really
just do
cool.
whatever you wanted when you drove.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess
Let's get on that,
jump into
people.
a new game.
Just skip training. It's always
It's usually the best. Usually
Yeah.
these go really well when we skip training.
so they didn't get the likeness from Tom Cruise. It looks like.
Really? Isn't it like a package deal now? Like if you're making the movie or the game based on the movie, you get all the stuff.
Sorry.
Is that him? Is that Tom Cruise?
That's him right there.
Maybe the GameCube just can't render Tom Cruise.
What's our ETA? 30 seconds, Chief.
Wow.
This looks promising so far, right? Oh
Interesting
boy.
angle.
It's very cinematic.
What were
I've
they
never seen
doing?
the movie actually, and this is probably I don't need to watch it. I can just watch this.
Yeah. Is that the Micro Machines fast talking guy? Never mind. Don't even, please. Yeah, thank you for not reacting to that.
So the
Let's
whole
move
thing
on.
is this team can...
Look at the bouncy glass. Do you see that? The glass has bouncy physics. Wait, actually, it's me and Gene Okerlund. Okay, anyway. Sorry, go ahead.
The whole thing is this SWAT team, this group of people can see murders before they actually happen and then prevent them, right?
But because of the, like, was it the clairvoyant ladies
yeah,
and
those
the
chicks in the
goo?
pool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just bounce some glass over at them.
you gotta shoot glass.
Here we go. Punch these dudes. Oh, I can kick too.
What is that sound he
This
makes
is
when he
better than
punches?
Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat.
I'm wondering. What are those? Good thing they put that exploding table there.
It's a good guy, Phil.
I can.
He's freaking out.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Hey, buddy. All right.
Wow. I like how that table exploded a lot.
Yeah, I'm liking the look of this right now.
Mhm.
Whoa. All right. I like that. Seems really good so far.
I thought that was a hot dog.
Yeah, I did too. Weird. Well, I guess it's got the coloring of a hot dog.
Yeah. That's what I'd put on a big projection screen.
There we
Just a hot
go.
dog?
Oh, bouncy glass. What is he holding?
He's
Is
got
that
like
the rolling
a.
pin?
It is a rolling pin.
Wow. Or the bad guy's like whipping up some snickerdoodles over there or something. Like,
I like
what?
that he fell and broke that.
Not that
Standing on it
intimidating.
didn't break it. I found a small health. There's a floating dollar sign.
This is just like the movie.
Lots of rolling pin enemies.
Yeah, that's
Whoa.
Colin Farrell's signature weapon.
So they were going in to kill that murderer, right? Or soon to be
Yeah,
murderer?
yeah.
Who are all these guys?
The murderer ran off, and these are his
It's like his
lackeys.
butlers. It's the murderer's butlers.
Why didn't you
Are
just
also
have
like
these
karate
guys commit the
masters.
murder?
Look at all the food they're cooking. Is that lobster?
I hate food.
This guy is
It
rich.
is.
It is lobster.
It is lobster.
Wow.
Just having lobster cooking 24 hours a day. That's
got
how
a-
rich he is.
This guy's got it made.
multiple
He's got bouncing
bats of
glass. He's got
lobster.
exploding tables. Lobster 24/7. I want to be this dude.
But I just don't understand. Why would
henchman
he
with rolling
just
pins?
send these guys to do his work? Like, why would he have committed the murder?
I don't know. Oh, you killed that damn lobster. Even the lobsters are bouncy.
This is really stupid.
This is great.
Oh, the flour sacks explode. This is like Metal Gear 2.
It's just like Metal Gear 2. I wish I could find a small health.
God, those sound effects are so weird when he punches sometimes.
I want to get that dollar.
That's not a punch effect.
I think he needs to work on his breathing a little bit.
Do some cardio, dude.
I like that they get little stars when I hit them.
Does it mean they're dizzy?
And also, like in Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. This is basically Metal Gear.
I want that money.
Can you jump?
No, I don't think so.
That is the most generic
there we
health
go.
bar I've ever seen in a game. Up
Found a
there.
jump button that I forgot existed on this controller.
There we go.
Whoa.
I found a secret.
And he just has $50 laying on top of cabinets.
Yeah, man. This dude's cool.
Money too.
Dude's like Richard Branson or something. That's how I imagine Richard Branson's house is like.
My goal in life now is to have lobster cooking 24 hours a day.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there we go. This is kind of a cool
Giant Lexus ad. See that?
set piece. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's that car I was talking about.
I didn't know they were Lexus branded in the movie.
It's action.
It's intense.
Yeah.
Those birds.
That was awesome. Again, like Metal Gear.
Oh.
Nope. I'll just be on my way.
I'll take the next one.
That guy's clearly up to no good, shimmying over here on the skyscraper. I'm gonna leave work early today. Sorry, Mr. Branson.
Oh, there he is.
And he just has all these
ice sculptures.
He does.
A full room of it.
Sweet. Yeah, he's got an ice sculpture closet. A temperature-controlled ice sculpture closet with henchmen and meat. Oh
Throw
my
it to the meat.
god.
Throw it to the meat. Why isn't it working?
Oh man, can we write like a cover story on this dude?
Yeah, I think we missed out back in the day.
Andre Serena, you are under arrest for the future murder of Joe Gustafsson. Barry, give the man his hat.
Can we just keep playing this? Like, I don't have anything going on today, Reiner. Can I just...
I like this background. Is it just a bunch of tires? This game is awesome.
It's amazing.
I kind of like it. I kind of secretly like this game.
Metroid Prime's got nothing on this.
We could probably do one more level here.
Maybe this is what Retro's working on, the new Minority Report.
Is Minority Report a book?
Yeah, I think it's Philip K. Dick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's one of those sci-fi fellas, isn't he?
Yeah, it might have been a short story. I don't know if it was a full book, but
Okay.
yeah, pretty much anytime you see like a new science fiction idea in a movie,
Probably
it's
Philip K.
probably
Dick.
him.
Was he iRobot?
No, that was Asimov.
Okay, Isaac Asimov, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a smart guy.
Yeah, you know all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. I'm a learned man.
Kids upstairs right now. We're about to start.
You misunderstand.
I'll skip this.
Ah.
Mhm.
How are we going to know who we're going after?
They might have
It
explained where
tells
he,
us right there.
They might have explained how he got his lobsters.
I don't think that he was probably going to
So
tell
is this
us
chick
that.
we
going
won't
to have
know
an
now.
army too?
What's that?
Is she going to have an army of people like to
We can
do
only
her
hope.
bidding, just not the murder?
Alright. That's how people walk.
Well, when you're a sexy lady, that's how you walk.
Oh,
Barry
go punch
must survive.
okay, go punch the glass by that secretary down there.
Oh, robots.
Now it's getting stupid.
Robots is a step too far. A closet full of ice sculptures is one thing.
Go
but-
downstairs. Punch. Yeah.
Do you notice how it says SOL everywhere? It's Sons of Liberty. Again, I think this is a GameCube port that they changed to Minority Report.
So I got a shotgun, but I don't know how to use it.
Oh man.
I like how they got the Cubert map on the
Whoa!
screen there.
Look at that!
Safe.
Oh, just slide down the stairs.
This is just like that scene in Minority
All right.
Report.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, shoot that glass. You got to shoot that glass by
Oh,
this.
let's shoot this guy.
Why is he not doing anything?
Yeah, shoot that glass. Or maybe
There's no
that's not glass.
here.
It's just a weird lighting system.
That's how you get. That's how you get back there.
Are these enemies?
Oh, that's just a guy, I guess.
Oh, okay. That's why he's not attacking you.
Look at that.
Wow. It's like the room at Best Buy where you test speakers out.
Do you do that a lot?
No.
I guess decontamination. To get into the robot room.
Kind of liked this game more when it was not shooting and just punching dudes.
Yeah, there's ice sculptures and lobsters. It's a lot better. If you go beat up those suits. The suits take damage and disappear.
Did you see that? I got a bunch of them at once. That was like an 8-suit combo.
Why do they disappear?
Oh, can you
My
slide
partner's
in?
just standing there
Can
like,
you
what
slide
is
in
wrong
those
with
and
this
break them?
Oh.
Can I what?
Use your slide move to break stuff.
Oh, that's a good question.
There's a bench over there. There we go.
Yeah! I'm glad they put that into the game.
Who is this chick?
A jerk who has a bunch of robots at her command.
Looks like there's an override switch on the far side of the room.
Switch guns. Alright.
Access denied due to contamination.
Apparently I'm supposed to shut off the gas.
Nice jump.
Yeah.
What was that?
Say failure?
Like an evil robot.
Passing judgment on me. The robot is just like my dad.
Lockdown terminated.
Alright, turn the gas off.
Is everyone safe now? No gas leak.
Where's this lady?
Whoa! Look out!
It's a dangerous room.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Kinda wanna set myself up. What?
Oh, alright.
Look at that.
Sweet. Wait, you do take
There we go!
damage. Alright.
Alright, that's it. That was Minority Report for the GameCube, and It's pretty awesome. I would recommend this game to anyone.
Yeah. Probably held up better than Metroid.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
bleh, bleh, bleh.